You know, if you're losing trades, it's probably not your strategy. It's because you're trading against a higher time frame. In this video, guys, in this training video, I'm going to show you how I use the CC Trend Pro to help me trade with the trend. One of the things that I had to realize with trading is that the market is designed to take your money. It wants to scare you out of your position. So no matter what, if the higher time frame, the daily time frame is telling you that price is buying, that's exactly what you want to do on the lower time frame. Sometimes we'll get caught up in the pullbacks from the 4-hour time frame, but the overall trend is bullish on the daily. So that's where the big money is at. That is where institutions are moving the market off the higher time frame. So we have to position ourselves to trade in that direction. And this tool right here is going to help you to do that. See, what this tool does, it helps you stay out of consolidation, major consolidation points, and it uses the breakout as an entry for you to take into profit from. And you have to put faith or trust in the system to help you with your trading. A lot of people, I noticed, have quit trading because they continually lose. They say trading's not for me. But the problem is that most people don't even plan their trades out, right? They'll see a signal on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame and instantly take a buy or sell, not even trying to find out what the higher time frame is doing. They have no context. They get stopped out, but you're not getting faked out. You're just trading in the wrong direction. So how does this tool help you trade in the right direction? Let's get into it. Right now we're on USD CAD on the daily time frame. Okay, looking at this current price action here, right? Whenever price breaks these moving averages, you're going to get a trend change candle. The yellow candle right there is what we call a trend change candle. That's when it breaks above the moving averages. You get confirmation that price is buying over on this candle here. Okay, that's going to let you know that the official trend is officially bullish. We confirmed price has witnessed direction. So how do we position ourselves so we can go with the trend? Well, you have to pick a time frame that you're going to use as your directional bias. Okay, so again, you can use the daily time frame as your directional bias, meaning if price is above these moving averages right here, that means on the lower time frame you're only looking to buy in the direction of the higher time frame, the daily time frame. Now if we go to the 4-hour time frame, okay, and we look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that the 4-hour time frame is also bullish. Are you going to use the 4-hour time frame as your directional bias? That means your entry time frame, which could be the 15-minute or 1 hour, is you're going to be looking for an entry on that time frame. So for an example, let's say we had a trend change candle here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's go ahead and mark it off. The next candle is going to be our buy candle. That means we'll get a signal in the VIP Telegram group to buy USD CAD. Okay, once we get that trend change candle, let's go take a look at it on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, here on the 1-hour time frame, that would be our entry from the 4-hour time frame if we decided to enter on the same time frame. Now, if we decided to enter on the 1-hour time frame, our entry would be here on this trend change candle here on the 1-hour time frame, or we can wait for the buy signal on the 1-hour time frame, and that would be our entry. Okay. Or if you decided, you could enter on the 15-minute time frame. Here on the 15-minute time frame, we had our buy pullback, so this would be our entry on the 15-minute time frame. Let's go ahead and change the color. Okay, so you got your 15-minute, you got the 1 hour, and you got your 4-hour entry. Okay, you have to decide as a trader which entry model you're looking to enter on, right? All these are going to help you to make profit. No matter what time frame you enter on, you just have to decide which is the best time frame for you to enter on. So here's how I would play this out. Okay, let's hit the replay mode. Alright, so here on replay mode, let's go ahead and play this out. We already know what's going to happen, but just to show you guys what happens here. Alright, price is consolidating, looking for a trend change candle. We got our trend change candle here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we're not going to enter on the 4-hour, we're going to enter on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, I like to enter on the 30-minute. So all this price action already happened. So what are we waiting for? All right, we're looking for price to pull back. All right, on the 30-minute time frame for us to enter. So let's go ahead and watch this play out. Now, we never want to chase trades. We always want to wait for price to pull back. So let's wait for price to pull back to look for an entry. All right, boom, we got price pulling back. And here on the 15-minute, let me show you. Sometimes it's better to enter on the 15 minutes. You're going to get a trend change candle. So here on the 15-minute, we had a trend change candle here on the 15-minute. Okay? You're not going to always get that on the 30-minute. Price didn't pull back further enough on the 30-minute time frame, but it did pull back on the 15-minute time frame to get our trend change candle. Because all we're looking for, guys, is simply for price to pull back, which it did. Okay, it pulled back below the moving averages. It doesn't mean that price is going to continue to sell off. It just means that price is pulling back like it did here. Once it pulls back, we're looking for price to break above these moving averages again. Once it does that, then we are safe to enter the market for a long position. Okay, our stop loss will be below this low, and we would target TP2. So let's go back to the 30-minute time frame. And again, we can watch this play out. Okay, and that's all we're doing. We're trading in the direction of the higher time frame. And by taking these type of trend trades, you're going to go straight into profit. You're going to have less drawdown, less headache, less being, in a trade that you really don't want to be in because price is pulling back on you. But now you're in winning trades because you're just following what the higher time frame is telling you to do. Okay, so that's all we're doing. So let me take a look at another example real quick. Let's go ahead and close out this replay mode. Okay, let's go to Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD. Let's go to the daily time frame. Okay, so here on the daily time frame, we can see price is obviously bearish. We just broke above, so now we're buying Euro AUD. 4-hour time frames should also be bullish. Okay, so that means we're buying Euro AUD. Daily is bullish, 4 hours bullish. Okay, so again, how do we get in on this trade? Well, we have to wait for pullback on a lower time frame. So our trend change candle here happened on the 4-hour time frame here. Let's take a look at it here on the 1 hour. Okay, on the 1 hour, this would have been your entry from the 4-hour time frame. The 1 hour entry would have been here, so it's not much of a difference. But again, all we're waiting for is pullbacks to continue higher. So you can either get your pullback from the 4 hour, or if you want a different pullback, you can get it on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so again, we see that price pulled back here. This was a pullback. Okay, we had another minor pullback here. Another pull back here. After these breaks, you could have got in on a buy. You could have bought up right here. You got in on a buy. There's trend change candle here. We go back to this pullback here, and these are all on the 15-minute time frame. Got another pullback, right? Price broke above. That's all you're waiting for is for price to break above the moving averages to go back bullish. Price is going to pull back to continue higher, and all you're doing, again, you're just following the higher time frame, right? The trend from the higher time frame. Do not let the market scare you out of your position. The only time we're going to close this position is if price pulls back and breaks below these moving averages here. So let me show you an example of what I mean. So, all right, price was coming down here. Price broke above, went bullish, and then finally price broke below. And we have a trend change candle here. That would have been your entry for a sell. Okay, to continue. Okay, price was selling off for a long time. So I want the market scare you out of position. No matter what, stick and trade in the direction of the higher time frame. Okay, that can be any time frame that you choose, whether it's a 4-hour, daily, or weekly time frame. Weekly's kind of far off, but stick with the 4-hour and the daily and trade in that direction. Okay, this is how I'm able to take winning trades and keep winning consistently by using the CC Trend Pro. Another thing is when you are using the CC Trend Pro, okay, and inside here we have, let me go ahead and show you guys. All right, so here with the CC Pro VIP signals, you guys are going to get signals for futures, and you're going to get signals for Forex. Okay, so let's just take this an example right here. We have a signal for gold futures, 5-minute time frame, but it's telling us to sell. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's switch our chart real quick. Here on gold, with the 4-hour time frame is what? Overall trend is still bearish. Okay? Still telling us to sell. We haven't broke above the moving averages yet. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay. Now on the 1 hour, it tells a different story. And you can see from the market structure, price is making higher highs and higher lows. You got a low, you got a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now we're looking for price to create a higher high. Okay? This is just a minor pullback for price to continue higher. So what I'm looking for, this wouldn't be a trade I would look to sell, because we are currently bullish. Okay? And I know that can be confusing for some people, but let's take a look at the higher time frame. Let's do a proper top-down analysis. All right. So here on this daily time frame, we can see that we have officially broke below, and gold is bearish. Okay. Now we can see that after there's a major break, there's going to be a pullback. So price is going to be something like this. It's going to break down like it did. Now it's pulling back a little higher, right? Somewhere in this area, and then it's going to continue lower. Okay. So now, right now, we're in this pullback phase. So if you can tell on the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is getting ready to show a bullish market structure. We have a low, we have a high, we have a higher low. Now price is getting ready to create a higher high. Okay, so you have to look at market structure. You have to understand what the market is doing, when the market's going to pull back. All right, so that means on gold, I'm only looking for buys. I'm going to trade in the direction of the 4-hour time frame, because even though the daily time frame is bearish, it's pulling back at this current time. Okay? It's not ready to completely sell off. Okay, so that means here on gold, 1-hour time frame, what I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to be looking for an entry. Let's go to the 15-minute. I'm going to be looking for an entry to buy gold. Okay? so as price is breaking down below, it's going to consolidate a little bit. And then what's going to happen is price is going to break above these moving averages. Once the price breaks above these moving averages, then I will look for a buy signal to buy gold to continue higher. Okay? Because again, look at the market structure, guys. Market structure doesn't lie. Market structure is telling us that price is bullish. We have low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What's next? Higher high. Okay. So again, don't let the market scare you out of your position. Understand market structure. Understand where you are in the market and in which direction you want to be trading in. Okay. Because again, if you want to wait for the daily time frame to pull back, you're going to be waiting a while for price to fully pull back here on the daily time frame before you can continue lower. So why not trade current price action, get in on the trend, and when price gets ready to sell off, you'll be ready to take that sale. Okay. Hopefully this helped. Again, if you guys want access to this, you can get access by joining Coffee and Charts, or we do have a bot now on MT5. And if you look at, let me show you. All right, here inside of our CC Trend Pro bot Founders Club, we have numerous people inside the group who are sharing set files that works with different trading instruments, NASDAQ, Forex, and they're documenting their results and their trades, and they're putting the set files in here. So the community is growing. I appreciate all you guys for sharing your set files. Again, Brian made a video showing you how to set up the bot on MT5. I really appreciate that. And yeah, these guys will help you on the side here if you're looking to use the CC Trend bot to go ahead and let the bot trade for you, taking trend trades. All right. If you want access, again, the link will be below this video. And guys, I will see you in the next one.